So y'all, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Hopefully, with me having my headphones out this time and not starting with the headphones, it'll probably be better. But we're gonna jump back into this conversation with Zaire. So let me bring him back on because this is definitely like wow, we always hear about what our trans sisters are going through, but we never hear the other side of what our trans brothers are going through. Hold on, Zara, I'm finna bring you back on right now. Okay, so it doesn't start up again.
Back like a lever left.
Okay.
Okay.
So the
Right.
echo is
The
still
echo
there.
is
So I
still
don't know
there.
what
I
we're
don't
gonna
know
do.
what we're gonna do. Girl, like my headphones is not the best, and they link when they want to. Burlington special. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
So go
So
ahead.
go ahead. Hello.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear you.
I hear you. Okay, we'll try to ghetto. Okay, so this is the thing though. So well, me and the young lady end up dating or whatever like that. But mind you, when she came here, it was just like I thought she was so beautiful. I thought she was attractive, and I did try to talk to her, but I was already with somebody else, so I didn't try to talk to her then. So I didn't know nothing was off with her. Like I didn't know, and if I probably was to say her name, people would be like, "I see why," but I'm not gonna do that because that's not how I conduct myself.
Okay.
Okay. I just noticed that um she said she was assertive, and I'm like, okay, she's assertive. Mine is assertive was controlling. So I'm just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she been through some stuff, this and this and this. Maybe. Oh, what do you know? I found the PFA. Wow. I didn't really realize I was so mesmerized by her beauty that I didn't take the time to see that this girl has been through some stuff. So the whole time I'm on live, I'm talking to you, girl. I'm like I'm laughing. This girl's putting her hands on me. Like, and I'm not meaning like I have had a hanger bust behind my back, like bust on my back, and I was bleeding. I didn't had my iPhone was thrown in the toilet, and iPhones is waterproof. I didn't had where I got curry all over my floor in my apartment. I had grease all over the floor. Even the police when they came here, and she said, it was grease everywhere. It was stuff everywhere. My window was broke, and I got tired of her putting her hands on me. And through all this young lady blacking my eye, busting my lip. My job even knows about it because she's the reason why I don't work Saturdays and Sundays because she called my job. She called my job. They're still calling my job. Um, and basically, she made it seem like I was putting my hands on her, and it was the other way around. I wouldn't dare disrespect a woman to put my hands on a woman. Unless of I'm in a situation where I have to defend myself, and even when I had to defend myself, I let this young lady put her hands on me. She was the type of person who um, asked me what I spent my money on, what I was doing this and what I was doing this, and you know, um,
What?
what? Talking on the phone. She wanted to see my phone, and I even have screenshots where she came in my house at 8 o'clock in the morning, and she didn't know nobody here. So what else was she doing? She didn't have a job at that time.
So what was
So
she
what
doing?
was she doing? I mean, she sent me screenshots that she was on Grinder or Grinder Tinder or whatever that thing is, that app or whatever like that. She sent me a picture saying some white guy was gonna take care of her and all this other stuff. I just hate for somebody to make me seem like I'm some asshole when I am really for the girls. Um, and like I said, I can hold myself accountable because I don't always move the way I'm supposed to move. I don't always think before I move. If somebody come to me and says, "Here, I need your help," I'm going to help them. And I have to learn how to not do that because I put myself in a financial rut, and that's what she did.
So
This young
this.
lady, she left me with a $1,500 phone bill. How do you get a $1,500 phone bill?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is what I'm
So
gonna
this is what
ask
I'm going
you.
to ask you.
How
How
should people
should
see
people
this?
see you then? I think that people should see, you say, how should people see me?
Yeah, how should
Yeah,
people
how
see
should
you?
people see you? People should see me like, people make mistakes. You get what I'm saying? But I think
Right.
people should base, like, okay, say like this. If somebody say, okay, well, I know Zahair, and somebody be like, oh, well, she ain't no good, this and this and this. I think you should take the time to evaluate somebody yourself because not everything that people say, sometimes they base it off of what other people say.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, these allegations, I mean, I just got into it with a T guy, and he put on his post that they need to protest me, and, they need to. Why they protesting everybody? They need to protest me because I'm around here using the girl, raping the girls, and that's not the case. That is not that.
Okay, so let me
Okay,
ask
so
you
let me
about
ask you
that. So
about
how did
that.
this
So how did
situation
that
start with
situation
this
start with
trans
this
man?
trans man? It was so funny though because I was on the bus with that trans man at DC, and he should have used that same energy that he used to write that status before he blocked me to say that to my face. That's what men do. If you have an issue with a man, you tell that man straight for it. Like, look, I don't like what you did. That's what men do. And I went straight to the source. And yes, he's gonna upload some text messages saying what I said, and I meant everything of it.
Well,
You know, I mean, this young man. Ever since I moved to Pittsburgh, had a vendetta, like had a situation with me anyway. You get what I'm saying? So that just gave them fuel.
so what's
So
the issue? What's the
what's
underlying
the
issue
underlying issue
with you all?
with you all then? The issue is, I mean, I came here from Florida. You know, sometimes, you have them guys that don't like how other guys' transition came out. And, sometimes it's like that competition. You get what I'm saying? I'm not in competition with everybody. Everybody knows I'm a friendly guy. I don't compete with nobody. I'm very supportive. I have supportive people around me, and that's all I want to be around me. If you're not doing that, if you're trying to compete with me, then I'm gonna give you the bye bye. Keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? So his issue was with me was that he seen me as a competitor, and the reason why he's going along with one of these girls because he ended up saying something to one of the girls which got him some sympathy, sex, about me.
So you
So
had
you have
wait. So who
wait, so
had sex
who
with
has
who?
sex with who? The one young lady had sex with him because he told her something about me and he doesn't even know me. So this big old mess stems from bitterness, rejection, and you're trying to ruin my reputation because of rejection. That's where all this stems from.
Okay.
Okay. But this is what I don't fail to realize. And like I told him and I told everybody else, if you felt like I if you felt like I sexually assaulted you, then you go down to your local police department and you file a report. And baby, I'll be right there to take a lie detector test.
Right.
Right,
Because
because
you know, I'm pretty sure
I'm
we've
pretty
all
sure we've
seen
all
Law and
seen Law
Order
and Order
and
and
things like that,
things
and
like
then
that,
people
and then
that
people
have
that
gone
have
through
gone through
rape.
rape.
I'm almost
I'm almost
certain
certain
they know
they
that
know
the
that the
process for that
process for
is
that is
after you've
after
been
you've
raped
been
by
raped by
somebody, you don't
somebody,
take a
you don't take
shower
a shower
because you
because you
wash off the
wash off
evidence.
evidence.
So the
So the
correct way to
correct way
handle
to
that
handle that
is to
is
go
to
to
go
the police
to the
station or
police
go to
station
the
or go to
emergency
the
room, I
emergency room,
believe,
I believe,
and they
and
do
they
a
do
full evaluation on your
evaluation on
body.
your body.
And if
And
that
if
is the
that is the
case,
case,
then that's the
then that's
case.
the case.
But
But
did these
did these
women
women
follow that
follow
channel,
that
that
channel, that
protocol?
protocol? They didn't follow that channel. What they want is money, and what they want is clout. And I don't think the situation is being handled properly because this is triggering a lot of anybody who's associated with me or anything. It's putting a lot of people in harm's way, and it's toxic, and it's just immature. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people are um being thrown to the wolves just out of strength of because some of these ladies can't take rejection, and I feel so bad for it because it stems from me.
So I hear you
So I hear you
say
say
it's about
it's about
money. So
money.
how
So
does money
how
come
does
into
money come
play
into
with
play
these two
with these
women?
two women? You got one young lady who wants to have or orchiectomy or whatever you call that word.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh. And she would do anything for it.
So it
So
sounds like
it
she's
sounds like
willing to
she's willing to
blackmail you
blackmail you. That's exactly what it is.
and people
And
that you're
people that you're
connected with.
connected with. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I mean, and the people just get, if they don't like me, they reach out to them. If they don't like me or they don't like these two other individuals, they reach out to these people, and it's more people added, and they don't realize they're doing more harm than they are doing justice. You get what I'm saying? Because I mean, at the end of the day, we are all making it. We're trying to create something for the future, like for future kids. You get what I'm saying? So they are making it harder for people to get things that's accessible.
So did
So
any
did
of
any of
them have a
them have a
role
role
with
with
this
this
organization that you
organization
were
that you
trying to
were
get
trying to
started
get
up?
started up? The one young lady that I ended up dating was, she was going to be on my board. So this is the issue. My board is not up. I mean, my foundation isn't up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm literally in the stage. The stage is basically like a business owner. So I have in the state of Pennsylvania. If you look up the Ruth Bell McGriff Callahan Foundation, you will find it. But there was an issue with my lawyer, and just like any other situation, and we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
I am attractive young man, and people can't take me. So with that being said, the lawyer's intentions wasn't sincere, and she wanted me to mess with her on behalf of to get my 501(c), and I wasn't willing to compromise myself for that situation. So I am not. I don't have a 501(c). I am pending on what to do.
So
So was this
this
a
woman,
this woman? This
this
was a
lawyer.
this lawyer. This is a woman of trans experience.
So this
So this
lawyer
lawyer,
who
yes, who
wanted to speak
wanted
with
to
you
speak with you
that you
that you
refused was a
refused a
trans woman,
trans woman. Mm-hmm.
and because of
And because of
that,
that,
she
she she
just
put
tell
my
me
papers on hold.
said it again.
Say it again. She put my papers on hold.
Okay.
Okay. She basically wanted me to fly. She said she'll pay for my ticket if I was to fly to her state. Um, and she will pay for everything, and she will make sure that everything was properly handled.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. If I slept with her, and see, a lot of people don't realize that they say women of trans experience goes through things, but they don't understand that there are a lot of predators within our community also too, as far as trans women, also older trans women who are also proposition the guys. They know we want to have surgery, and they have the money, and if you do this for me, then you will this you will get what you need. I mean, I came across that plenty of times. Older women, I got this if you do this, and I'm not willing to do that.
Wow. So
So
let's talk
let's talk
about
about
um,
um,
a
a
situation with
situation with
you,
you,
if you can.
if you can.
Talk about the
Talk about the
situation where
situation
you
where
were
you were
assaulted, you were
assaulted, you were
attacked,
attacked, yeah,
and
and
uh,
uh,
people were going
people
around
were
saying
going
that you
around
were
saying
lying
you were
and it
lying
wasn't
and it
true.
wasn't true.
And
And
if you can't
if you
speak
can't speak
on
on
how
how
people
people
took advantage
took
of that in a
advantage of
certain
that
type
in a
of way.
certain type of way. Well, I was. like when was it? It was 2018. I was going to a store downtown, and actually I was going to support a black owned business, and the guy was, a good guy, like guy friend of mine, and I felt like, I had somebody had just stole my real Louis bag, and I was going to go buy a fake one. I knew it was fake. So I said, what, I'm not going to buy a real one anymore because somebody stole my actual real one. So I'm going to buy a fake one.
Okay.
Okay. And I went into the store. I'm such a friendly person. And, a lot of people say I shouldn't be that friendly. But I was like, hey, how you doing? This and this and this. And when I walked in the store, one of the guys ended up stepping on my feet when I went past to the ATM. And one of the young ladies was like, I throw coffee in that faggot's face. And the dude was like, yeah, like I'll hit that faggot. So it was nothing about me being trans. It was the fact that they thought I was a gay male. And, and I said, you do that if you want to, we're going to have some problems. And, you know, sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles because she threw the coffee in my, she threw the coffee in my face.
So how
So
many?
how many?
So it was
So
just
it
this
was
young
just this
lady
young
and this
lady
man,
and
or
this
were there
man,
other
or were
people
there other
involved?
people involved? It was more people involved. Before you know it, I was fighting. Like I was defending myself. I had all these white people jumping on me. And it was ridiculous. Like, I was basically, I mean, I still had the money from the ATM in my hand. So basically, I was trying to keep hold of the money, keep hold of my necklaces, keep hold of my phone, because I still had this same phone. And well, I didn't have this phone; I had an 8 Plus, and I basically was like, I have seizures also, so I basically was just trying to stop them from hitting me in my head, stop them from hitting me. Period. And uh, that's what happened. And a lot of people, nobody responded until the picture went viral, and a young lady who was a friend of mine ended up uploading the picture and sharing it, and that's how it went viral. That's when the news came out, contacted me. That's when everybody started contacting me. But a lot of people, our community, our people didn't reach out to me. I give all props to people out of state because that's who responded to me first.
Okay.
Okay. Right away, like right away, and that's what made me want to jump into nonprofit because I felt like my community didn't respond when it was supposed to. So
So what?
everybody started lying, and because when the Jesse situation happened, they redid the story again, and I guess they interviewed the people and said that I was drunk and I was high. And anybody that knows me or is a friend of mine or associated with me know that I don't drink and I don't smoke.
Right.
Right.
So what's the
So what's
message
the
behind
message
that?
behind that?
With your community
With your
not
community
supporting
not
you?
supporting you? I mean, I talked to a lot of people, and I felt like the reason why I wanted to build a foundation because I felt like if we're in this space where we are saying, okay, well, I'm going to do this for my community. What people fail to realize, I didn't want money. I just wanted somebody to say, I'm here for you. We're here with you and we stand by you. But a lot of people who did that really wasn't our trans brothers are going. They just basically wanted to right get kudos. Kudos. They say, I'm here for you. We're here with you and we stand by you. But a lot of people who did that really wasn't. I cannot win for those guys. I wanted to get kudos. Kudos. They say, I'm here for you. We're here with you and we stand by you. But a lot of people who did that really wasn't. Maybe I need to borrow you. I cannot win for those guys. I wanted to get kudos. Kudos. They say, I'm here for you. We're here with you and we stand by you. But a lot of people who did that really wasn't. Maybe I need to borrow you. I cannot win for those guys. I wanted to get kudos.
Okay, so I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
end
I'm gonna end
this,
this,
and I'm gonna bring
and
it
I'm gonna bring
back.
it back.
This is
This is
insane.
insane.
I don't get
I
it.
don't get it.
Go find your
Go
freaking
find your freaking
headphones.
headphones.
They're not working. Okay.
Okay.